Listen, stop scrolling right now and hear me carefully, because what I'm about to show you could already be sitting in your pocket, your drawer, or your old coin jar, and you're about to lose it without even knowing. This is not a joke. This is not fiction. These are real, hidden treasure coins that people are accidentally spending every single day. Do not spend these coins. I mean it. These coins equal hidden wealth, serious money, silent fortune, just waiting to be discovered. And today, we're exposing the top 2 most valuable ultra-rare buffalo nickels that collectors are secretly fighting over. Some of these look dirty, worn, completely normal, but one tiny detail changes everything. Check your pocket now, because what you're holding could be a life-changing opportunity. And listen, each coin we reveal gets rarer, more shocking, and more valuable. So stay till the end, because what comes next will blow your mind. First coin number 1. Imagine this. You're holding an old, worn buffalo nickel. Nothing special at first glance, maybe even dirty. Maybe you almost toss it aside. But wait, something feels different. That rough surface, that aged silver tone, that quiet presence. This is not just a coin. This is a silent fortune hiding in plain sight. The 1934 buffalo nickel with the D mint mark. This coin is special, and ignoring it could be one of the biggest mistakes you ever make. Go back to 1934. The United States was still recovering from the crushing weight of the Great Depression. Money was tight, people were struggling, and coins like this were heavily used, passed from hand to hand, worn down by real survival. That pressure, that constant circulation, that's exactly why surviving examples today are so rare in strong condition. These coins weren't saved. They were spent, used, lost, forgotten. And that's what makes this one so dangerous to ignore. Feel the coin in your mind. About 5 grams of solid history, slightly thick, about 21 millimeters wide, with a presence that feels heavier than it should, because it carries a story. Made mostly of copper, with nickel blended in, it gives off that soft, silver tone that catches light in a very subtle, almost mysterious way. Not shiny like new coins, but deep, aged, like it's hiding something. And that's exactly what collectors look for. Look at the front, the Native American profile. Strong, detailed, even in very fine condition, you can still see the hair strands, the cheekbone, the quiet strength in the design. Flip it over, the American bison standing firm. But here's where things get serious. The D mint mark. That small letter, that tiny detail placed below the denomination, this is where everything changes. This is the Denver Mint. And coins from this mint, especially in this condition, are far harder to find than people realize. And here's the truth nobody talks about. Most of these coins didn't survive like this. They were worn down, scratched, cleaned, destroyed by people trying to make them look better. That's the biggest mistake. Never clean this coin. I'm warning you, the moment you clean it, you destroy the original surface, the natural toning, the very thing collectors are willing to pay serious money for. That aged look, that slightly darkened silver tone, that's not dirt, that's value. Collectors are obsessed with originality. They want that untouched surface, that natural wear, that honest history. And when a 1934 with D buffalo nickel shows up in very fine condition with that original look, things get intense. Quiet rooms, serious faces, and then suddenly, aggressive bidding. This is not hype. This is real auction behavior. Collectors don't play games with coins like this. They hold them, they protect them, and they don't let go easily. That's why supply keeps shrinking, while demand keeps rising. Fewer and fewer of these coins are available, especially ones that haven't been damaged or cleaned. And the ones that do appear, they don't stay available for long. This is what creates that hidden wealth, that silent fortune, that serious money moment. And today, this exact coin, the 1934 with D Buffalo nickel in very fine condition, has reached a shocking market value of $320,000. Yes, you heard that right. A coin that looks ordinary, maybe even forgotten, worth life-changing money. This is why I'm telling you again, do not spend this coin. If you ever find one, check that mint mark carefully. Look at the surface. Don't touch it too much, don't clean it, and get it professionally graded. That step alone can mean the difference between a few dollars and a life-changing opportunity. Patience is everything here. The people who rush, lose. The people who understand, win big. And listen closely. This is just the beginning. Because the next coin, it's even rarer, even more shocking. And what makes it valuable, almost nobody notices at first glance. This next one, this is where things get really serious. Stay with me, because what comes next could change everything. Next coin number 2. Now listen, don't relax yet, because what I'm about to show you next is even more dangerous to ignore. This one looks worse, darker, more worn, almost like it's completely worthless. And that's exactly why people are losing it every single day. This is not fiction. This is real. A 1928 Buffalo nickel with no mint mark, black shade, rough condition, and people are literally throwing it away like trash. Do not spend this coin. At first glance, you might feel disappointed. The surface looks tired, almost burned with that deep black tone. Details seem faded, but this is where the trap is. This coin is a silent fortune, hiding behind a broken appearance. And if you ignore it, you could be letting life-changing money slip through your fingers. Take a step back to 1928. America was standing on the edge of something big. Just before the Great Depression would hit and shake everything. Economic pressure was building quietly. Industries were pushing production, and coins like this were being struck in massive numbers to keep the economy moving. But here's the twist. Heavy circulation destroyed most of them. These coins didn't sit in collections. They lived hard lives, passed through thousands of hands, scratched, worn, forgotten. And that's why this coin, even in bad condition, becomes something collectors chase like treasure. Hold it in your mind. About 5 grams. Same familiar Buffalo nickel weight. Around 21 millimeters wide. Slightly thick, but this one feels different. It feels older than it should, heavier with history. That black shade, that dark, almost smoky surface, that's not just damage. In many cases, that's natural aging, oxidation. A sign the coin has survived untouched for decades. And that untouched look, that raw originality, this is what serious collectors crave. Look closely at the front. The Native American face, maybe worn down, but still there, still holding its identity. Flip it. The buffalo, maybe fading into the background, but standing strong enough to tell its story. And here's the critical detail, no mint mark. That means it was struck in Philadelphia. And while that might sound common, finding one with this kind of untouched original surface, even in rough condition, is far rarer than people think. This is where most people make the biggest mistake of their lives. they try to clean it. They see the black shade and think it's dirt. They scrub it, polish it, destroy it. And just like that, the value disappears. Never clean this coin. I'm warning you again. That dark tone, that uneven surface, that's the coin's identity. That's its proof of survival. Collectors don't just look for perfection, they look for authenticity. A coin that has lived, that has history, that hasn't been tampered with. And when a 1,928 buffalo nickel like this appears, original, raw, untouched, it creates a different kind of reaction. Not loud, not flashy, but intense. Quiet collectors, watching closely, waiting, then suddenly, strong, aggressive bids. Because they know, once it's gone, it may not come back again. And here's what makes this even more shocking. Supply is disappearing. Coins like this are being lost, cleaned, or ignored every single day. People don't realize what they're holding. They see damage. Collectors see hidden treasure. They see dirt. Collectors see silent fortune. That difference in vision, that's where serious money is made. And today, this exact coin, the 1,928 buffalo nickel with no mint mark, even in bad condition with that dark black shade, has reached an unbelievable market value of $275,000. Let that sink in. A coin people would walk past, or worse, spend without thinking, worth life-changing wealth. So check your coins, look at the date, look for that missing mint mark, study the surface, don't rush, don't clean, and most importantly, get it professionally graded. That single step could protect a fortune you didn't even know you had. This is not luck, this is awareness. And patience. Patience is where the real winners are made. And now, think about this. How many of these coins have already slipped through hands, spent at stores, lost in drawers, ignored forever? This is why I keep saying it. Do not spend these coins. Because what looks like nothing could be everything. If this shocked you, if this made you think twice about the coins in your pocket, then you already understand what this channel is about. Hidden treasure coins, silent fortunes, real opportunities hiding in plain sight. Make sure you come back, because the next video we're going even deeper, even rarer. Coins that look completely ordinary, but collectors are secretly fighting to get them. Check your pocket now, because you might already be holding your next big discovery.